morning, or depending on when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told, out of Voice of Radio, so today we're finally opening some Shiny Treasures EX. This is the new set that has just come out over in Japan. I'm delighted, and I should of course mention this is a sponsored video. This box was funded by the lovely folks over at Shippn. I did what I said I was going to do. I went and I ordered something off Shippn. I used my own discount code, TCG Radio 15, and I got a box of Shiny Treasures EX. I actually ordered it off of Mercari, and I really wanted one that was sealed. I got one that was sealed. That was very important to me. And yeah, I went through Shippn, ordered it through Shippn, and you can do as well if you use the code PTC. I mean, you can do it without the code, honestly. Although if you're going to use that, I'd rather use the code, quite frankly. I get a kickback, you save money on shipping, everybody wins. But before we open this, I actually recorded how to order on Shippn to make this a little bit easier. So yeah, I thought this time what we do is I'll actually show you exactly how to order it, so you can see exactly what to do. Now, we're looking for a box of Shiny Treasures EX, which of course you know. Now, best way to find it, I go to Pokemon-card.com. This tab here is products, third from the left, and then you can see the names of all the products in Japanese. You can always switch it to English if you're in Chrome or whatever, just to make sure that you're doing the right thing. But of course, you need to switch it back to Japanese to find the Japanese name, which we know is a bit in brackets. We go to Mercari and we search Shiny Treasures EX, which is what I've done. I copied and pasted from Pokemon-card.com the name of the set. I posted it into here, and we get a lot of boxes, but you have to be careful. So this one, 7,500 yen. It is quite cheap. There is no shrink wrap. Oh, and it's actually sold. Since I looked at it a second ago, it's actually sold. But I don't want to buy this. Yes, it's cheap. It doesn't have shrink wrap. I don't trust it. I am paranoid. This one, however, this one I do trust. 8,000 yen. It's shrink wrapped. Job's a good un. So I find a number, and I go over to Shippn, and I'm like, yeah, buy it for me, would you be so kind? And then you click buy it now, and you go over to here. Now, we got the product link in there. Product description, let's just put Pokemon cards. The price is 8,000 Japanese yen. So we find Japanese yen. We want one, we add it. One of the cool things I really like about Shippn is I can get them to buy multiple things. There are other services out there that make you do it individually for each thing that you buy. That's annoying. I don't like that. I don't want that. Now, I'm only actually buying one thing here because, you know, Shippn are covering it and I feel mean if I'm buying loads of things. But that's what we're talking about here, all right? You add it here. You can add a bunch more if you want. For me, that's enough. I then proceed to, oh, wait, no, I lied to you. We are going from Japan. Come on, load. And we are going to the United Kingdom, because that's where I'm from. We then proceed to checkout. Now, look, this is a bit where I'm going to leave you for a minute, all right? Because I'm not going to show you my address and my card information, etc. But here, you go through, like you do on any site where you actually go and buy it. I'm going to do that. And then in about 2 seconds, I'm going to show you the next step of the process. Now, so we're back here a couple of days later in an echoey hotel room in Germany, and I'm ready to actually get the shipping done. Now, what's really cool about this is the communication. What I asked them to order was actually out of stock, so I got a bunch of messages from them, and then between us, we worked out a new one. That is awesome. So now we actually go to my orders, and there'll be something in the mailbox, and it will be ready to go. So we continue this one, and it sorts out the shipping amount for us. We then go ahead and continue, and yeah. Now I'm going to be, blurring a whole bunch of this out for pretty obvious reasons, because I don't want to share all my personal information with you. I think that's pretty understandable. But we select our shipping and our address. And then as we go through, there will be an opportunity here to actually figure out the discount code. What code do we use? We use PTCG Radio 15. That's the one I told you about the whole time. This is where you input the code. We put it in. Yay! Money comes off the shipping. Job's a good un. Wait for it to load a little bit. Still wait for it to load a little bit. It's all good.
And then we can just go ahead and pay with a card we already used last time, which is lovely. Then that's going to be it. Then I just wait for it to arrive. But of course, in this video, it's already arrived, so we can just get to the opening.
So yeah, now you know. And now we can get into actually opening the packs. Now, they're sealed with a little seal strip now to try and preserve the integrity. It's not perfect. We do know people can repack boxes around it, or at least I have seen that done. I'm not sure for this set, but certainly for other sets. Do be very careful buying this stuff. But I'm giving you a little guide of how to go ahead and do it. Now it's time we actually went and did it ourselves. So, fingers crossed we get some good stuff. There's a lot I'm hoping for in here. I mean, in terms of shiny Pokemon, I'd love Hawlucha, Tatsugiri, Dondozo, Snorlax, obviously a big one, the second best Gen 1 Pokemon. There's a lot of cool stuff in this set. So, let's roll. And remember, the pull rates in this set are redonk. So, there's a Holo Ditto. There's a Holo Sizzle. 2 Holos per pack, remember. Ooh! Starting off with Shiny Sizzle right away. And then we got a Shenpao EX. And then no reverse holo because we got the shiny. So you don't get your normal reverse holo. Oh, that's nice. And the pull rates in this set are absolutely ridiculous. You get a couple of holos and an EX and a reverse holo per pack, which is absurd. Although the reverse holo slot can be used for illustration rare or shiny, which is why we didn't get a reverse holo in that pack. And the problem is, like, this set is huge. And I'm gonna want to collect the whole set. Honestly, I'm gonna want to complete the set. What I've done in previous sets like this is basically completed it, not including the secret rares. We'll see if I can get all the shinies. There are 129 in the Japanese set. That is a lot. You'll notice most of these cards are reprints. There's the Okacheke Pikachu from Paldea Evolved. Oh, we got Hawlucha. This is actually the pre-release Hawlucha that Japan never got. They're getting it for the first time here. We then got a Ceruledge. Oh, there's a reverse holo. Tinkertink? Yeah, Tinkertink. That's what it's called. So that's what the reverse holo looks like. Oh, that is one of the ones I most wanted. Then a couple more at the end. Oh, I'm delighted about this. This is the new Great Tusk. It's not a great card. People don't seem to love it. What is it? If it's active at the end of your turn, you have to trash the top 5 cards of your deck. So clearly it's not ideal. But I love the Kawaii artwork. And this is a brand new card. I'm so happy. This, incidentally, is also the version. It's the new print that we got in the EX Battle deck. So the Japanese set is really cool. It's basically a bunch of straight reprints, most of which are playable. But then you've also got a bunch of alternate arts that we got that Japan didn't. And there's a few new bits lying around in there. And it's such a good set to be opening packs of. I adore this set so much. So, got the first few cards which are not terribly exciting. We got a holo Weavile. We got a holo Graveyard. Love that. Oh, something fancy's there. We got a Rev Holo Energy. Therapy Energy. Ooh, this is another one of the ones I really, really wanted. And the reason is extremely simple. It's new. It's a Spaffra EX. Again, not a hugely playable EX, I'm afraid to say. Doesn't seem to be making waves in Japan. I'd love to be wrong about that. Like, okay, Flittle's cool. Spaffra not so much, but Flittle is very cool. But this is another one. It's a brand new card making its debut in this set. So yeah. The problem is, when I get round to collecting this set, it's going to get super awkward. Because I want a bunch of reverse holos from this set. I want all the Haganosuke cards. I want all the Okacheke cards. I want all the Kato cards. The problem is, there's too many artists I am loving in the Pokemon TCG at the moment. Okacheke and Haganosuke chief among them. But then Kato and Kuramitsu, and that's too many good artists. Right, here we go for the first couple of cards. There's your Jiggles. Right, we got a Holo Toxtricity, Holo, whatever that's called. Oh yeah, that's my boy! Oh, I'm so happy. So I said I wanted Rev Holo Snorlax. I said I wanted Shiny Snorlax. Love Snorlax. Snorlax is my second favourite Gen 1 Pokemon. Hyganasuke is my second favourite artist in the Pokemon TCG. This was absolutely a reverse holo I was going to go and buy on my own. And now I don't have to. Hey, and then we got a Mew as well. So again, you know, the pull rates in this set, having 2 holos, an EX, and a Rev Holo or better in every pack is just absurd. And also, I mean, you know, look at the reprints. Mew, Shenpao, very playable card, new art. Mew, straight reprint, but extremely playable card. For what it's worth, we are still expecting, I believe, 2 more shinies. Is it 3 shinies? I think it's 3 shinies per box, but one might be an artwork rare. And then something bigger. Whether that's a special illustration rare or a shiny EX or a full art supporter. There should be one of those kind of cards in the box. I do need to try and get some more boxes of this, really. Right. Oh, so for a holo, we've got Professor's Research Sada. We've got Jumpluff. Ooh, shiny Drifblim. I like that because you can tell it's shiny. Oh, Miraidon EX. And what's really cool about Miraidon, you may again recognise that although it is the good Miraidon from Scarlet and Violet, this is actually the tin promo. So although they did get Miraidon, I mean I literally just pulled it from a pack, it is the Miraidon that we got as a tin promo. The Koraidon's in here as well. So there are a bunch of cool things like the Shenpao from the EX deck. There are also, what we got? We got the first partner Pokemon, your Meowscarada, Skeledirge and Quaquavel that we got as tin promos that are alternate arts. They are in this set as well. So, not all the pre-release promos, weirdly. Some of the pre-release promos are actually missing still. The Okacheke Togekiss, I'm particularly sad, did not find its way into the set. I don't know why Japan doesn't get all the pre-release promos, but they don't. There's Luxray, there's Sableye, oh, Rev Holo Glimmet, Alakazam, and actually speaking of alternate arts, this is of course the Mitsuhiro Arita alternate art that was the Alakazam EX box promo over here. So we got it as an EX box promo for 151. Japan gets it in here. So you'll notice that of the EXs I've got so far, the Mew is a straight reprint. The Great Tuscan and Spathra are brand new. And then the Shenpao, Miraidon and Alakazam are reprints, but they are alternate art reprints. They are not exactly the same as the ones in the set. How many packs we got? Oh, that's the problem. 10 cards, 10 packs per box. They run out too quickly. Need to get me some more boxes of this set. Needs to be done, ladies and gentlemen. Although, to be fair, we've got at least... So we are still waiting on one shiny or artwork rare and the big card from the box, whatever that might end up being. Like I've said, it could be a shiny EX, it could be a special illustration rare. Obviously, we're looking for like Mew, Charizard, Iono, Penny. Those special illustration rares are the big ones, but we don't get to choose. There's your Dondozo. There's your Klefki. It's a Squawkabilly. Ooh! And then there's a reverse holo Kato. So that's a reverse holo Pidgey, but it is a Kato Pidgey, which is cool. Very bird-centric pack. Not sure how to feel about that, honestly. This box was going extremely well. And this is my big card from the box. It is a Squawkabilly. Now, as far as shiny cards go, Squawkabilly is extremely playable. Of course, we've seen, you know, every regional lately. I was commentating Stuttgart recently. And we saw, you know, Squawk and Seize at turn 1, discard your hand, draw 6. Used again and again. Very cool card. But we do have the Amelakar Special Illustration Rare from, what do you call it? From, was it Crown TNF? No. Where am I going with this? Whatever set it was. Oh, that's going to drive me crazy. How am I suddenly blanking on what set that came in? How am I blanking on that? This is going to drive me crazy. This is going to absolutely drive me crazy. This is ridiculous. I know this one. Oh, it was just some Paldean and Fates. I don't know why I thought it was from a different set. It's literally just some Paldean and Fates. But regardless, there we go. We've answered our own question there. Beautiful card. Love the card. It's a very cool shiny, and I like Squawkabilly as a Pokemon. But there are so many hits that could be made in this set. Hey, Rev Holo Goldengo or Golden Go. Oh, and actually, here's one of the examples of one I was talking about earlier. Skeledirge, of course, being the correct choice for first partner Pokemon in this set. So that is a Skeledirge EX, but it is the alternate art reprint of, the alternate art reprint that we got as a tin promo. And I do like Golden Go. I play Scarlet and Violet a lot. And Golden Go is like my go-to good Pokemon. It's the first one I got to level 100. Because it's such a good special attacker, you can basically just kind of load it up with a bunch of different type moves. And then, depending on what raid or etc. you're going into, just change the big powerful move. Change the held item to match it. And then all of a sudden, your Golden Go is brilliant. Definitely my most used Pokemon going through Scarlet and Violet. So we got Geeta and Baxcalibur. I'm so happy about this. Right, this is the Kato. I love Kato. I've mentioned that a couple of times already. This is the Kato Baxcalibur that was a pre-release promo for Paldea Evolved. But because it's really playable, the pre-release promo is really expensive, comparatively. And I opened 3 build and battle boxes and got Pelipper, which was rubbish. But now I've got the Kato artwork for this Baxcalibur and I'm delighted. I still want the English print, of course, but that'll do for the minute. Then we've got a shiny Varoom, which is pretty cool, and Gardevoir EX. And this is what's so cool about this set, right? Every EX I've shown you so far has either been alternate art or it's been a straight reprint. But the straight reprints have been Mew and Gardevoir. Both of which are ridiculously good cards that see a huge amount of play. Although, I'll be honest with you, right? I watched, obviously, at Cassis Stuttgart. I was at San Antonio Regionals this past weekend. I watched it very closely. And I'll tell you, Gardevoir is not converting. Like, it's making plenty of day 2s, but it's not making top seed into day 2, and it's not converting into top 8 at the moment. And maybe that'll change soon. But right now, Gardevoir, it's there, and it's a very valid deck, don't get me wrong. But you're seeing things like Giratina and Snorlax and Charizard and all your different Lost Zone variants, Miraidon. These are all converting into top 8. And frankly, Gardevoir isn't. Right, we're not expecting anything special here. We've hit 3 shiny Pokemon. We've hit our shiny EX. But we could still get a really nice reverse holo. So, we got Raichu. We got Garganacl. Ouch. Hey, that'll do quite nicely. That is, of course, the Quaquavel, which for us was a tin promo. So, for Japan, it's actually a brand new one in the set. And this is what I mean when I talk about how cool this set is and how great the pull rates are. Like, if we have a look at what we got here, we got a bunch of reverse holos. As far as I'm concerned, there are some real highlights here. I mean, frankly, the Golden Go, the Snorlax, and the Pidgey, these are all ones I would have wanted to pick up on my own anyway. We then got our shiny cards. So we got our 3 regular shiny and the Squawkabilly. None of them my absolute favourites, but all extremely cool. And then we got just a bunch of EXs, all of which are either new or they're alternate art, or they're just really, really playable. So we got brand new artworks of Chenpao, Miraidon, Quaquavel, Alakazam, and Skeledirge. We got brand new cards in Great Dusk and Espathra. And then we've got just straight reprints in Mew and Gardevoir. But they're 2 of the very best EXs in the game. Just for 1 box. I'm sorry, I love this set. I love it so much. Right, shout out to Shippn for collaborating on this video with me, for paying for the box. That was really cool of them. And yeah, I've shown you how to order from Shippn. Now it's over to you guys. If you want to order this or anything else, it doesn't have to be Shiny Treasures EX. If you want to go and order on Mercari, a question I've had a few times, what if you want to order multiple things? Shippn is great, because as I showed you, you can just add a bunch of different items and then go, off you go. Whereas other services I've tried using in the past wanted me to order each item off Mercari individually, and then obviously the shipping gets ridiculous. There was, I think, 3 different times I went to order off Mercari in the past, and they were trying to make me do each order separately, and I was like, nah, mate. It only works if I want to order, like, 20 Mesostar tags. Yes, I'm still obsessed by Pokemon Mesostar. Right, that's what you need to know. Now it's over to you guys. Shippn, PTCG Radio 15 is the code. It's in the description. I've shown you already. You know what you need to do. Tell me about this set. Have you picked any up? Are you planning to pick any up? What have you pulled? What do you want? Etc. Etc. Go nuts. Be nice. And then usual deal, comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio. Bye.